What's up, everybody? It's your boy JD back again with another video. You guys know what time it is. It's time to hop back in that Reborn Rich. So we're about to go ahead and get into it, see what's in store for us today. But before we do, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done so already and want to take supporting further, Patreon link is in the description below. Also, join our TheOtakuFix membership and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video or go live on the channel. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. It's been this way forever. Should father pass away, I'll be more worried than sad. I haven't acquired enough shares of Soonyang yet, after all. Being born into the Jin family will require one to abandon normal ways of thinking and living, I suppose. I think I get it. Good. I knew you were a clever sort. Since you decided to open up a little bit, there's something I'd like to share as well. It looks like Mr. Jin is coveting the new media company project in Mappo. He was telling us to hand it over to him. Father said that? Yeah, he specifically told Dojun that. It's funny seeing you worry about something that doesn't actually matter. What do you mean it doesn't matter? Father has no intention of taking it away. Why would he covet his grandson's wealth when he intends to make him the legitimate heir to the throne? Okay, hold up. Hold up. Either she is fishing, or she's really peeping game. One or the other. It's one or the other. Either she really peeping game and she knows exactly what's about to happen, or exactly what her dad is thinking, or she's fishing to see if he's gonna let it slip that Dojun is actually a consideration to take over the entire company. It's one or the other. I'm leaning more towards the fishing part. She's fishing to get information. Not that she actually knows or that she actually really thinks that's going to happen. I think she's more fishing for information. Heir. Father got into that car accident and gone. She already know what that means then. And Dojun was with him. Dojun was there? Did he also get critically injured then? Mr. O, now's not the time to show your good human side. There are so many things to discuss at the moment. What's there to discuss in a situation like this? What would you do if Father and Dojun's injuries are fatal? That they were never to wake up. What are you trying to get at? Why would you even ask me that? Please calm down. I'm only trying to make a proposition. I'm overrun with words about Dojun, even though he's not related to me by blood at all. Wouldn't anyone react this way? But how can you even mention unimportant things like making a proposition when your own father is hurt? Yeonji and I will inherit 11% of the Soonyang shares each if father passes without working on the inheritance. That's 22% in total. If we do the math in comparison to the entire ownership shares, it's roughly about 15%, if not less. My two older brothers already have acquired a few. Really? You're estimating shares right now? However, Soonyang Motors, HW Motors now, that company holds 17% of ownership shares of Soonyang. If we combine that, that's at least 30%. 30% is sufficiently foundational for someone to seize the ownership of the entire corporation. So what? He ain't peeping. Help me become the owner of Soonyang and I'll let you have 10 decent enough affiliates. Combine those with my HW Corporation. That will make you the owner of a conglomerate big enough to be the top 20 in the nation. I'm afraid you did your math wrong. What do you mean? Yeonji is a good friend of mine. He's on closer terms with me than his own sister, whom he hadn't really spent much time with. If he and I decide to work together, whatever shares you own will become nothing in comparison. With that being said, I'd like to make a counter offer. Help me or Yeonji become the owner of Soonyang. We'll hand over 15 decent enough affiliates to you. Now, that's an accurate calculation. She wasn't expecting that shit. She wasn't expecting the Okido flip around, boy. We gotta look at her. Look, sweat. You sweating now? Yeah, you thought you had something, huh? You thought you was making a good proposition. You thought you had the upper hand. You ain't got nothing. I knew you weren't going to be easy. I have no choice but to reveal my trump card in that case. Oh shit, we activated the trap card? Hold on. Trump card. My mother will inherit a good chunk of shares as well in the event of my father's passing. There is no way she'll side with Yeonji with those since she dislikes his youngest son even to this day. What do you mean when you said Dojun was going to be the heir? I'm not 100% sure father considers him as the only legitimate heir, but he definitely thinks of him as one of the candidates to succeed him. If Dojun really is one of the potential heirs to inherit the corporation, I'm afraid I have no reason whatsoever to join forces with you. You'll be left with nothing to fight with. Come on, Dojun is still in his 20s. He can't possibly inherit Soonyang. Even if he did, he won't be able to keep it, because there's no way he has support from the people with real power. You speak of Soonyang's well-established connections. You're so smart. It takes a single call from my father to summon the prime minister. Do you think he'll still show up if a man in his 20s made the call? She do have a point. She does have a valid point in this area. That is true. That is true. Dojun does not have the respect of these old ass people. He does not. That is true. That's something we're going to have to look into. Do you think he still show up if a man in 20s made the call without the official announcement or recognition by Mr. Jin? No prime minister would show up at your doorstep. Just the same, I'm afraid. Ooh, that boy said yeah. That may be true, but ain't nobody gonna show up at your doorstep either. Back in your court. Dojun. That boy reading the paper, he like, what? Father? Seon. Are you alright? Please tell me you're okay. I'm fine. Only minor injuries and bruises. Are you sure? Yeah, they scanned me from head to toe and discovered nothing erratic. There's really nothing for you to worry. Why were you in Gongju in the first place? I was on my way to Gunsan, Joseon rice granary to be specific. Seon understood the significance as soon as I explained why we were on the move so early in the morning and what Joseon rice granary meant to grandfather. I see. So that's where the stupid ritual was supposed to be at. What are you talking about, dude? You have no idea why Dojun was heading there, you prodigal son. Listen carefully. He like, let me break it down for y'all. Y'all a little slow. Let me break it down. All right. He like, look, hear me out. You listening? All right. Hey, I'm about to break it down for you. Listen carefully. Mr. Jin thinks of Dojun as a legitimate heir to inherit Soonyang Corporation. One of the candidates, anyways. What? Even he like, oh shit, really? That makes sense. It wasn't just a trip to the museum, nor was it one to get some fresh air. I was the third potential heir to the throne, after my two uncles. Look at you, it's as if you've been waiting to hear this news all along. You're not even surprised. How did you know, Seon? Your aunt wanted to have a word with me before I came here. My aunt? Yeah, I agreed to meet with her because I wanted to talk about the media company project. But it looked like she knew the significance of this trip as soon as she heard the accident happen in Gongju. And your father still has no clue as to what's going on. I actually do. I'm just afraid things still wouldn't change much. My brothers Yeonji and Dongji were both named as heir in that very place. You were right when you said it was a dumb ritual. My father would look at the history of Soonyang and of himself and say something like this. Continue my legacy as the next leader of Soonyang. How do you do that? Please don't tell me. My oldest brother told me that so proudly after he came back from it a long time ago. He was elated to have been selected as the heir and made sure I knew how you felt. But why wouldn't things change much? Doesn't it mean Dojun is also a candidate to succeed Mr. Jin? Who knows? He might inherit a third of Soonyang's shares. Consider the current ownership structure. Each of my older brothers got less than 10% of total shares from my father over the years. And it's been almost 20 whole years since they were chosen as potential heirs. Dojun, your grandfather is an extremely greedy man. He holds ambitions that are unfathomable for the average human. He gets disgusted by the idea of sharing his wealth with someone else. His children are no exception. He like, geez, what kind of fucked up family is this? He like, what kind of crazy ass family is this? Whew. He like, hey, glad I ain't part of this. I'm just an innocent bystander. I have no skin in the game as far as trying to get this fucking company, bro. He like, I can't. But that's it for today's video, man. Hope you guys enjoy. You did, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel, and let me know what you guys think about everything that happened in the comment section below. Also, you guys want to keep up with me, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, links, all of that is in the description as well. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.